Did you know our solar system might have a ninth planet? And no, I'm not talking about Pluto, I'm talking about something that would be both bigger and way further out than Pluto is. This so-called Planet 9 has been in the news recently because of this paper, which looked at a couple of infrared surveys and potentially maybe found a candidate, maybe found an object that could be this Planet 9. But this story is complicated, so let me break it down a little bit. This paper went back and looked at old data from two infrared surveys, IRAS, which launched in 1983, and ACARI, which launched in 2006. They were looking for sources that seemed to have moved in the 23-year gap between these two surveys. Objects couldn't have moved too far because this planet would be very far away and thus moving very slowly through our sky, and they found one candidate. This is showing the IRAS data. You can see that there's this source up here, but when they look at the same region of sky in the ACARI survey, they don't find a source there, but they do find one over here. This candidate would be bigger than Neptune, but orbiting hundreds of times further away from the sun than Earth is. But there are some issues. There is a possibility that the two signals they saw in the two surveys aren't actually related, that they're just noise or some background objects. But if this is a real planet, it's not actually what Planet 9 was initially predicted to be. The idea of Planet 9 as it's known today was first introduced in 2016 based on weird orbits of objects out past Neptune. Some of these objects were weirdly clumped together in a way that meant that there was probably some big object out there gravitationally shepherding them along. But this candidate couldn't be that Planet 9. Because this candidate, if it is a planet, would orbit perpendicular to the solar system, which means it wouldn't have the gravitational effects of the Planet 9 as it was first introduced. And there is a lot of debate about the so-called evidence for Planet 9 because some people think it might just be observational biases that we're seeing these objects clumped together and that there's not actually a need for some other planet out there to begin with. So no, we did not find a planet. We're not sure if this candidate even is a real object, and if it is, it wouldn't be the capital PN Planet 9 that was first hypothesized, and there's debate as to the strength of the evidence leading to the hypothesization of a Planet 9 to begin with. I don't know if hypothesization is a word. But anyways, this story is messy and we shouldn't be making any big claims.